So, hello everyone, my name is Arturo Suarez, and today I want to show you uh, my presentation of the evidence number two. But first, I want to show you two videos. I hope there are a few larger, so I'm gonna show you like a little bit of these videos. All right, so for the first one, I'll have right here. All right, I'm going to show you the next one because this one is even larger than the last video. It's about a TED Talk. Okay, like I said, these videos are a little bit larger, so, um, but it doesn't mean that it's they're both are uh, interesting videos. So what can we talk about these last videos? So the first one, so for example, we have an analysis. So for example, uh, I show the videos like I show the bad one at the first and the second to and the good to the second. But well, the point is, uh, so for example, the good presentation, as you can see, the girl was speaking confidently and like secure of herself about what she was talking about, and also explain instead of reading that it's like the whole point of a TED talk. You can't you're not seeing like a lot of reading explanation, but more speaking or explaining concepts. Also, she uses examples such as his friend the baby Ari, and also engages the audience. For the first phrase in this in this presentation was a question that it says that what if I told you that the game of Peekaboo could change the world? And also we have the contrast that is the bad presentation, the video. And if it was a like a comical situations of bad presentation, but the reality is it's something that it's happens commonly. So for example, the examples of a bad presentation, like it's for example the reads directly from the slides. He have a monotone noise. There's no eye contact, and also have disorganized ideas, and which means or with all of this means that you're losing uh, the people who you are talking to. And so for example, things 10 things to do. It's, for example, have a clear structure of your topic. Speak with confidence, like secure of yourself. What are you're talking about? Such like the girl that she talks about in her TED talk. Maintain the eye contact. Yeah, as you can see, the girl it's looking for a lot of places to making this contact with the listeners. And explain, don't read. It's very important. Have you can have like a few texts, but not more than a lot of words. And uses examples, so such like she said in when she was starting her presentation. Use vocal variety in the video. I'm not really sure if in the the short time that I show the video, she used like a vocal variety, but if you listen more and more about this presentation, she uses. So it's a very good point, and also keeps the slide simple. She's not using a lot of like slides, but also it's more easier to understand and get the point what she was talking about. Engage the audience, such as the same example of the question and the practice beforehand. It's mm, it's very probable that she practiced her video, her presentation before. Yeah, and be clear and concise, such you can see the girl she does. And the 10 don'ts, for example, read everything that it's it's something that you can see the video of the bad presentation. Use a monotone noise, avoid the eye contact, overload the slides with text, such you can see it in the video. Don't practice before the presentation. Be disorganized, as you can see, even when the presentator was like put everything in order. He had a few struggles with that, being boring. That's such a few examples that you can see in the start of the video. Use messy slides, a lot of messy slides used in the video. Don't explain the ideas and don't engage the audience. It's like, for example, the boy who eye roll, or he used his eyes to make an eye roll, which means that he's not interested in the presentation. So let's make an example. So for example, I'm gonna use the same way that the girl in her presentation does, and I'll start with a question. Did you know you can improve your memory just a few moments using simple techniques? And there you can say, but how can I improve my memory in just a few minutes using simple techniques? And for example, if I want to show you in a presentation, this is an example of a bad presentation. So use colors that makes makes you and even makes me I have like a little bit of pain in the eyes. I cannot read as well the presentation. It's not comfortable, and also use a lot of text, even bigger, and a lot of it. So, for example, if even if I read it, such as memory is very important because it helps people remember things. And there are many techniques like repetition, association, and sleeping well, which is help improve memory in daily life situation and academic environments. Um, Read it. So everything that I do, like in this example, it's something that you cannot do in a presentation. And also a good presentation, you have like a keywords, important keywords that helps you to as a guide. But in the end of the days, you have to show you have to look to in the eyes to the public. So, for example, if I made this presentation, I ask you about that you can have a better memory using using a few hacks. So for example, here are the few hacks. It's association, repetition, and sleep well. And that's all um, that I must show to the people because I want to make it easier and understandable and not difficult to the listeners to understand what I was talking about. So, for example, and this is a example of the good presentation. So, for example, remember a shopping list. So, for example, the bread, you can use an image of a giant bread, milk spilling everywhere, and eggs breaking. So, like I said, in here in uh, here, the crazy images can help you to help your brain to remember better. So that's an example of a that I use in a good presentation. So in conclusion, a presentation is not only give information, but also know how to deliver it, how to make the people get interested in what I'm talking about, and be and look like an expert on in the topic that I'm talking about. So that's it. Thank you so much for your attention.